YouTube, what up? We go back at it again. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Plus the watch time hours going up. I should be monetized real soon. Thank you for all the support, the sharing of the video, the content. Can't do without you. The goal now is 2,000 subscribers. Let's go. Please share the content. Can't do without you. In addition, like the thumbnail says, these are the things I learned when I used to simp. Now, there are a lot of dating coaches out there. Some of them I still listen to, like Mr. Alpha Male Strategies, great content. The late Kevin Samuels, great content. There's a guy called Mr. Lucario, great content. And a lot of these guys, what I appreciate and love about these guys, they admit that they used to simp. They had to learn not to simp no more. Even this gentleman called Steph is Cold. Great content these guys got. Subscribe to their channels. Look them up on YouTube. Great content, all these guys. But anyway, these are 5 things I learned when I used to simp. And I had to learn this the hard way. Real quick, the first thing I learned is most women, 90% of the women you run into, check this out. They either had or have a guy, the only thing he required to get their love, time, attention, affection, sex was a meal at Mickey D's, Dollar Menu, or a chicken wing and pork fried rice. But you have to take it on a 5-star restaurant. You have to wine and dine. But the Pookie, the Ray Rays, the Thug, the Bad Boy, the Pretty Boy, whoever you want to demon mask, he ain't have to do much. You have to figure out where you lie. You understand what I'm saying? Truth. Most women, if they admit it, there's that one guy who ain't have to do nothing pretty much except smile, and he got the skins. It's what it is. And once you understand that, you don't get upset. That's what it is. If a woman said to you, every single guy, most women, if every woman said every single guy that she dated, he had a wine and dine and take out, that's bullshit. That is crap. Second thing I learned, that when dating, right, you have to have options. Unless you're married, you should have options. Never rely on one person you're dating because you're going to sweat them too much. You got to have options. You should have 2 to 3 other people in your phone that you could call, text, hang out with, see what they're doing. Let's do something. But if all you're doing is relying on one person, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You don't want to stress nobody. Always have options. That way, you have time to breathe. You have time to do other stuff. But if you're just waiting and hoping for that one person, nope. Always have options. That way you don't stress nobody. You can do your thing. And if they flake on you or act up, you don't care. The problem comes when you don't have options. So when that person flakes on you, disses you, stop showing high interest in you, that's when you get upset. But if you have options, you don't care. And also, when you have options, women know and they move differently. They move accordingly because they want that time and that affection from you. It's just what it is, guys. That's just facts. Always have options. Number 3, don't be needy. That comes along with having options. When you have options, you're not needy. Don't always be texting. Don't always be calling 2 to 3 to 4, 5 times a day because that means you don't got no life. If you have time to talk on the phone and text all day long from sun up to sundown, you don't have a life. And honestly, the woman is going to get bored real quick. Ask any woman who's a professional. She'll tell you the same thing. If you have time to always text, call, be on the phone, that tells a woman you don't have a life. You're not about your money. You making them your world when they should become a part of your world. When you are showing that you don't have a life or you're so needy, that tells a woman that you don't have nothing else going on for you except her. And that is very unattractive to a lot of women. Do not be needy, guys. Don't always be texting. Don't always be calling. If you call or text and they don't respond, you don't care. Keep it pushing. You're not needy. Don't be like, well, I text you and I called you. And if you're supposed to go on a date and they flaked on you, don't say, oh, I texted, called you. We supposed to, That shows you needy. That shows you needy. Do not be needy. Now, after that, number 4, this is very big too. You're not needy, right? But number 4, you show that you are on your purpose. You've got to have a purpose. You have to show that you have other things going on other than them. You need to be on your grind. You need to be getting your money up. You need to be trying to build generational wealth. You need to be trying to, stockpile your, or if you say in Harlem, stack. So still need to be stacking paper. Be on your purpose. What are you trying to do out of life? I love what Kevin Samuel says in a lot of his content. You need to be working 40 to 60 to 80 hours a week if you're not what you're doing. Just working a job 9 to 5? Nah, that's not it. Be on your purpose. When you on your purpose, you move differently. You talk differently. The woman wants to be a part of that. But when you're not on your purpose and all you do is going from a job 9 to 5, not doing anything, you coming home watching TV, not going to the gym, not doing anything, that is very unattractive to women. A lot of women will tell you that too. Be on your purpose. If you're not on your purpose, what are you doing? And this is number 5. And this is very important when I tell you this. Listen carefully when I say this, fellas. Number 5. There is always going to be, ready for this? A shortage of good men. Number 5. There is a shortage of good men. There's not a shortage of good women. There's a shortage of good men. Check out the men who are got 50 kids running around, who got records, who are broke, who ain't doing anything with themselves. Man, listen. Once I understood that there's a shortage of good men from all walks of life, the ball will always be on your court. That does not give you the green light to treat women like shit, because I have sisters and I want them to find somebody decent. But when you're a good dude, man, listen. There will always be a shortage of good guys. Trust me, at 42, all I see, especially in my complex in my building, I see a bunch of women between the ages of 50, I would say between 35 and 65. They go to work, come home by themselves. They go to the grocery store by themselves. They always have cat food being delivered to their house. The delivery guys be coming in the hallway. I see cat food. I see dog food. No, true story. There'll always be a shortage of good men. There's a shortage of good guys. Guys who are working, handling their business, doing their thing, opening businesses, just being a man. There's a shortage. You'll be amazed at 42 the stories I'm hearing about guys who are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and not doing nothing with themselves. So that's it, guys. 5 things I learned when I used to simp. Number 1, unfortunately, some women were going to require you to take them to the 5-star restaurant, but the Pookie, the Ray Rays, the Bad Boys, they required Mickey D's a pork fried rice from a Chinese restaurant. Number 2, always have options. We have options, you don't stress. Number 3, don't be needy. No one woman wants a man who's needy and always want their time and affection. They say they want it, but when you give it to them, they really don't want it. They're going to throw it away. It's going to be unattractive. Number 4, be on your purpose, be on your grind. When you're on your purpose and your grind, way more attractive. And number 5, we always win. Good guys always win in the end. You know, this is what it is. So with that being said, peace out to the next video. I'm out.